3, 2, 1, activate.
Let's hope Matilda can behave this time. 101 with a side slant on Fluffy. I like the look of Fluffy's weapon here, that spinning axe blade. Oh! And 101's track has gone on the right-hand side. Can you see there? In it comes on the attack, and immediately the blade catches 101's right track. And that certainly has rendered 101 almost immobile. The track left on the arena floor. They can still move, but it'll be ponderous and circular now, I would have thought. Look at the damage caused by the Fluffy blade. Mike Franklin looks on and sees the destruction caused to his machine 101 and can't believe it. The time is nigh for a machine which cost £1 and a penny to put together, they used to say, hence the name 101. And it's going to take a lot more to repair it. And I think we're going to see a lot more of Fluffy in Robot Wars. I've been hugely impressed. You see, they can't really get away. They are just allied, so technically it will have to go to a judge's decision, but I think you and I know which way it's going to go, don't we? Very impressive, Fluffy.
Cease. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Terahertz, the faster, coming straight on the attack. Almost as if the tactics of John Reed and Dominic Parkinson are to get this over and done with. Don't worry about that flailing token totem on the right-hand side there. Black, the other side of the axe, wobbling about. It's there for show, a lucky sort of mascot. Oh, what about that for an attack? But it's Terahertz that has the side ripped off it as it came in on the attack on Fluffy. There, the Fluffy blade ripped away the side armour of Terahertz as it caused real damage. I am so impressed with Fluffy. Their first time in Robot Wars, and Terahertz are discombobulated. Something has been ripped away from the inside, and they're facing here oblivion from that very strong Fluffy team. The ref bot already counting them down. Come on, Sir Killalot for the kill, says the banner. Will it be in any moment to dispose of Terahertz? Very experienced, but no match for Fluffy. Get out of the way, ref bot. You don't want to linger in there when Fluffy's about. Fluffy by name, but not by nature. In comes Shunt. Terahertz literally did not know what had hit it. It was on the attack when the damage was done to John Reed's machine. And from then on, Fluffy went for the kill. Bits and pieces are hanging off all over the shop there, look. Poor old Terahertz. The pneumatically powered axe looked fairly destructive, but actually didn't live up to its billing as Terahertz, terrified, flies through the skies. Off the floor flipper. Crashes down. The Robot Wars FFF floor flipper factor comes into play in the end. And the pit will claim Terahertz. Worthy competitors, these, fighting their fourth wars. And that puts into context Fluffy's victory. This was no mean feat. Aha! Shunt's got in after them. Oh dear, driving lessons for you. And Sir Killalot with the lance and great crushing hands. Let's look out for Demolition Man. Top of your picture there. When that axe swings high, you're talking over a metre tall. Don't think we've had a competing robot as tall as that, but will it wobble? Can it be turned over? Double Trouble is giving a mighty shove there to Can Opener, which is caught in between the two. Demolition Man with their helmets on. In slams Fluffy. I like the look of Fluffy, knocked out in Series 5 in its heat final by Pussycat. No disgrace there then. Fluffy low centre of gravity has spun away, but has caused trouble to Can Opener. Look at this attack here, slicing into Can Opener. And that has opened a can of worms for those boys, Alistair O'Neill, Andy Kane and young 11-year-old Tom Kane. Double Trouble away to safety, comes in with a slam on Demolition Man. That's good work by Double Trouble. David Johnson, the captain, slamming in. Has Can Opener now been immobilised? May well have been with that initial attack on it by Fluffy. Certainly the slamming run from Double Trouble won't have done it any good. Demolition Man still active. I don't think Can Opener is. And Sir Killalot has prized it away from the melee. Dead Metal, they've given up the controls. The ref bot ready to count it out. Double Trouble has a word with the ref bot, it seems. That count is not for Double Trouble, it is for Can Opener. Well, they certainly bore the brunt of the initial attacks. Everyone seemed to gang up on poor old Can Opener. They're out, they're gone. They were beaten in round one of the last series in the heat. And they've gone again. Sir Killalot has a glance. So too do the Demolition Men, Stephen Thomas, Chris Lord and Damien Smith. There's their mighty machine. We were told about the multi-weaponry. We haven't really seen that in play. A rueful look from Can Opener as to what's going to happen to their machine. Well, Sir Killalot is thinking about it. That's a worrying thought for you. The crowd want it flipped. And it sails across the arena floor. Can Opener. The ref bot is counting out Demolition Man. Well, it came in much hype, but we've seen nothing from the axe, the lifting forks, the snowplow. And DM stands for didn't do much. Demolition Man. Sorry, boys. Back to the site. Sir Killalot comes in. And I think looked a little bit cagey there. Should I take him on, he thought. He's a bit of a heavy one, this brute. And wobbles it onto its side. They've taken it in the spirit of things, that's what we like to see. All the work, all the energy, all the cost. And now the drop zone. We think you're rubbish, Demolition Man. Now get the garbage can. Fair play. Demolition Man strong, but gone. This is the new feature, Robot Wars, the Sick Wars, the Drop Zone. Biff. Withstood it. Too late for Demolition Man, though. Already gone and counted out. Double Trouble and Fluffy through. And Mr. Psycho.
2, 1.
You don't want to get too near Mr. Psycho's hammer blows. Fluffy's weaponry already building up to speed. So too 259's vertical disc. Intriguing this, isn't it? The difference in the weaponry. And immediately Fluffy bashing onto the side panels of 259. And is that a dry belt coming loose there for 259? It certainly seems to be. For me, a dry belt for the wheels. The weaponry still moving. But what has gone wrong? Well, it's not manoeuvrable. Oh my goodness me. There goes a drive chain. 259's in all sorts of bother here. It was the extreme strength of Fluffy's onslaught. And another massive attack has sent 259 toppling. What ease. They simply thrust 259 aside. You are talking 100 kilos there being flicked almost effortlessly. Look at that, they turn and bang! The impact to the weaponry. Enormous from Fluffy. No way back for 259 there. Its very innards were being ripped out by the second. Look, buckled and bent. The bottom of your screen. Oh, and Mr. Psycho's ready as well. As soon as Redbot counts this out. Come on, Psycho. That's Mr. Psycho to you. Go on, get ready. Bang! Down comes the hammer. The mightiest machine ever in Robot Wars. No, not Adam Clark's 259. I'm talking Mr. Psycho here. Gets ready for another blow. Just bends the metal of 259 and in goes dead metal. A bit of slice and dice. 259, I hope. Mercifully, we put out of its anguish any moment. There's very little of that machine left, cohesively joined to another part. This thing's hanging off in everywhere. And down into the pit goes 259. Fluffy worthy winners. A real match for anything that Germany can put up.